everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Blossom, and if you did not know, I am a Twitch streamer. Today we are doing a tier list of the games that I played in 2024, specifically the ones that I played on my Twitch channel. I will give you the TLDR on if I personally thought the game was worth it, maybe any changes that I'd like to make. Would I play it again? Am I still thinking about it every night when I go to sleep? You know, the usual. And I made this same video last year for 2023, so I'm reusing my own idea and doing it again. But if you saw last year's video, I basically copied the same categories. Don't even worry about it. So the tiers are obviously in order of how much I enjoyed the game versus not enjoying it at all. And I can kind of elaborate on each game as I go on why I'm putting it in that category. So starting off with Baldur's Gate 3, I believe I actually started playing this on January 1st of 2024. Like, I literally had the day off work and I was like, I'm just gonna stream. And we started a playthrough of Baldur's Gate, as you do, you know. And this took me about 3 months to beat, 3 or 4 months to beat. I think I'm gonna put it in the second tier. It was a great game. I would replay it or pick it up again. I did my very first run as just the basic game. I created a custom character and I kind of went from there. And then I did start a dirge run off stream, like to play in my free time, and I haven't finished it. I haven't gotten very far in it, so I need to pick that up again. Truthfully, it is just a really long game and I haven't been in the mood for that. Next game I'm putting on here is Moving Out. I played this with my friend when she came up to visit me for my birthday. We had a great time. I am gonna put this in the same category. It's a great game. I would replay it and pick it up again. It's a little couch co-op game, but if you like games similar to Overcooked, it's kind of that sort of vibe. So if you like those, you would like Moving Out, and I did enjoy it. Now the next game is Stardew Valley. So on stream, I started a JoJo run. I know I committed the biggest crime in Stardew Valley that I could ever commit by doing a JoJo run. And I do love Stardew Valley. I've played it since it released, but it's always a game that I just really have to be in the mood for. Honestly, we need some variety. I'm putting it in the middle. I enjoyed it. I don't need to play it again. Truthfully, the only reason that I will play Stardew Valley again is if a friend wants to do a co-op with me, or if I need to do an achievement run. That's probably it. Otherwise, I probably will aim towards another farming sim. I'm not a Stardew Valley hater. It's not my favorite farming sim that I've ever played. We'll put some variety in our tier list for now. Next up is Potions: A Curious Tale. I only played this for a little bit. I like the idea of the game. It's fun. You're making little potions. The art style is kind of cute and unique. I haven't really seen it in a lot of games. I just only played a couple hours of it and I didn't really want to pick it up again. So not really for me. I'm not saying that it's not a good game or, you know, it's not well made. It just personally wasn't really for me. Next up is Detroit Become Human. I'm conflicted. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put it in the same category as Stardew Valley. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. I really feel like it's one of those games that I would recommend that everybody plays at least once because it does have an amazing story. It's so much fun. I really, really liked it. However, I don't know if I'd play it again, other than to get the achievements. But I do very, 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 very highly recommend it if you have not played it and you enjoy story games. It's really good. Okay, now Fortnite. I am still actively playing, still love the game. If you are unaware, I played Fortnite for the very first time earlier this year. That's a bit of a lie. I did play when it was originally released, but because it was so long ago, I don't really count it because I never really got into it. I've played it before, but I didn't like play it. You know what I mean? My one problem with Fortnite is that it just always makes me want to buy stuff. I am the intended audience for the silly little emotes and the silly little outfits. Also, if you're going to be buying stuff in the shop and want to support me for free, I will put my creator code in the description and somewhere here on the screen. I appreciate it. Only use it if you want to. Just want to shout it out. Now, this next one. Get out of here. Get out of here. Another Crab's Treasure. I have so much beef with this game, you guys. I was so excited to play this game because I thought that I was just going to be a little crab and I was going to be collecting treasure and maybe a little bit of combat because I just saw clips, okay? I just saw clips posted around. I didn't look up anything about the actual game, and then I was like, wait, this is People are calling this Crab Souls. So I went into the game with the wrong expectations. So I would like to put that out there of why I'm putting it in that category. Because when I first started playing this, I had never played a Souls game before. So everything that I was trying to do was not working in terms of combat. And I didn't have a great time. It wasn't the game for me, and that's fine. If you love it, you're more than welcome to love it. I really didn't enjoy myself when I was playing it.
If I hear claws off Lawbreaker one more damn time, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude.
Another one that I didn't love, but I'm not gonna rate it as harshly, is Day of the Tentacle. My experience with point and click games, truthfully, is Freddy Fish, Putt Putt, Pajama Sam. So I was hoping that Day of the Tentacle would be easier. I don't even necessarily think it's a difficult game, but for whatever reason it was difficult for my brain. I don't know why. But I just kept feeling like I was getting stuck on things. I was getting stuck on puzzles. I was forgetting where things were. So I gave it a good try. I played it a couple times. I know a lot of people probably really like this game. It wasn't for me, and that's fine. Another co-op game that I played this year was Tock, A Tale for Two, and I'm gonna put it right there in the middle. It was a good game. I did enjoy it. I played it with a friend. It was really fun. We didn't love the ending, but the actual gameplay was really enjoyable. So essentially you and the person that you're playing with are seeing things from like 2 different timelines or 2 different time periods, and you need to use what person A has on their screen with person 2's screen and kind of like piece it together, but you can't actually see what is on the other person's screen. You really have to communicate and piece things together, and I enjoyed it. I will not play it again, but it was a fun little co-op game that we played. Horizon Zero Dawn is the next game that we played, and I did not finish this game, and I'll explain a little bit later, but I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to pick it back up again. So when we first started playing Horizon Zero Dawn, I also was playing Elden Ring at like the same time, and both of them I was playing on controller, so I had to stop Horizon Zero Dawn because I was getting all the controls mixed up. So it's definitely one that I'm gonna come back to. I really liked the story, I really liked the gameplay and the questing, so it's one that I will come back to, but we had to take a break from it because I was just messing up the controls. But really good game, really enjoyed what I've played of it so far. Speaking of Elden Ring, I think we actually have our first top game. At the time of posting this video, I am still working on the DLC, but I have beat the base game. My first couple of streams of Elden Ring were about 5 hours long because I could not put the game down. And I think I'm probably a bit biased of why I'm rating it so high, but I love it. I love it. I'm still playing the game. I will enjoy doing another playthrough and doing a different kind of build. It's been so fun to stream. And it honestly, I'm ranking it so high because I am so surprised at how much I loved it and still love it, honestly. Because one thing about me is Ocarina of Time made me want to pull out my hair, but somehow Elden Ring hasn't. So like, I really thought that I was gonna get so upset at this game. I was gonna be like, guys, this is pissing me off too much. I can't play it. I can't finish it. But I've beat the game, and I'm playing the DLC, and I'm planning to beat the DLC. This really is one of my top games of the year because I truly, really enjoyed it. It really surprised me, and it deserves that spot. It deserves the top spot for our tier list here. For those of you who've been around a while, you know I love a good city builder, so you will not be surprised that Fabledom goes in category 2. Great game. I will pick it up again time and time again when I want a cute little city builder. The aesthetic is very like storybook fairy tale. It's super cute and adorable, and I love city builders. I can sit and play them for hours. They just like absolutely draw me in. It's so cute. I haven't played it in a minute, but I know I will definitely pick it up when I'm itching for a city builder. We also tried out a little bit of simulation games last year. We played Supermarket Simulator. I did play it with crowd control so people could mess with my store. I did enjoy it. It was fun. It was a little silly haha, but I personally don't see myself picking it up again unless I used a tool like crowd control to kind of make it a little bit more interactive. I don't need to play it again, but it's a good game. It was fun. Also, another one for that category is Suck Up. This was a cute little vampire game that you have to trick your neighbors into letting you into their house. It was just a really silly concept, and the actual gameplay of it was really, really fun. It was just silly and goofy. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up again. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it was fun when we played it. It was a good time. Next up, again, to nobody's surprise, Animal Crossing. I am a fiend for Animal Crossing as well. I am currently in the process of trying to redo my island and finish it, complete it, have it fully decorated, have a 5-star island, have all my houses looking super cute for the 5-year anniversary of the game in March of 2025, which I cannot believe that this game has been out for 5 years because it was truly my entire life for like a full year in 2020. But I love the Animal Crossing series. I will continue to love it and continue to play it. I've played since the GameCube. I have played literally every single Animal Crossing game, I think, except for the one for the Wii U Amiibo Festival. That one I haven't played. I don't really care about that one. But I will continue to play New Horizons until the next Animal Crossing comes out, and then I will continue to play that one until the next one comes out, and so on and so forth. As we're still on the topic of cozy games, I tried out Gourdlets, which was a super cute city builder, but I don't need to play it again. The art style is a super cute pixel art style. The goal of the game is just to make a cute little city that your Gourdlets will love. And then as they fully bloom, they give you little points where you can get special items and stuff. It's super cute, and you can also set it up to idle on your desktop, which I haven't tried out, but I know that you're able to do it. I've gotten my playtime out of it, and I would recommend it for any of you who really like cozy, chill decorating games. For me personally, it didn't have enough decorating items, but I still really enjoyed it. And that will bring us to Mika and the Witch's Mountain, which is another little cozy game that I really, really enjoyed. I do recommend this one because there's more of a story and like little tasks and questing. If you like that in a cozy game, you will like Mika and the Witch's Mountain. The characters are so cute and lovable, and there's silly little dialogue. So I won't play it again because I have gotten all the achievements. And I do keep picking it up as they are adding new achievements so I can just have a perfect game on Steam. But other than that, I probably won't like play through the entire game again. For me, it's personally like 1 or 2 goes through the story is enough for me. It was a really good game. It was cute. I didn't realize how many cozy games we played this past year, but Moonstone Island is definitely one of my favorites. I pick it up every now and again, and kind of bouncing off of what I've said about Stardew Valley not really being my favorite farming simulator, and there's other ones that I would like more. Moonstone Island is one of those. So it's a farming sim, but it's also a creature collector, and it's also a deck builder. Like, it's really cute. It's got a bunch of different elements kind of tied together nicely, and I haven't gotten too far into it, but it's definitely one that I keep picking back up every so often whenever I'm wanting to play a farming sim or something a little bit more chill. Now, this one hurts for me to put it so low, but Garden of the Sea needs to get out. I wanted to like this game so badly because it was so cute, but this game made me so horrendously motion sick. I could only play it for an hour, and I have tried to pick it up again off stream, and I just instantly get motion sick. The game was originally a VR only game, and they released it for a PC version, so you don't need a VR headset to play. And I don't know what it was about the camera. I don't know if it's because it was too smooth, and I don't know a lot about VR, so I don't know if they like just ported it directly from VR to PC and then like coded it so that you could play it with mouse and key or controller. I don't know, but the camera, it made me motion sick. And usually I am not somebody who gets motion sick from games, so that surprised me. But if you don't get motion sick from VR games, I would recommend Garden of the Sea for a cute little comfy cozy game. I can tell that there's a lot of love put into the story of the game. I could not get far into it without wanting to vomit. So moving on to later in the year, in October, we played a couple of Halloween-y themed games, and we played Resident Evil 4. I have never played a Resident Evil game. I only know Leon from Dead by Daylight. I'm sorry. Resident Evil 4 Remake, I'm gonna put it right in the middle. I really enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun, but I don't need to play it again. Or if I play it again, it'll be for the achievements. I liked the story. I liked the gameplay. I liked the combat. I did play on easy mode, as I tend to do with these action games. I just can never get the quick time controls down, okay? It's that. But it was really fun. If you haven't played a Resident Evil game, I think the Resident Evil 4 remake is great. As somebody who's never played the games, I thought it was still a lot of fun. And Little Nightmares 2, I'm gonna put in the same category. It was a lot of fun. I am leaning towards putting it like right in between these two, because the controls felt a little bit different than Little Nightmares 1. There were just a couple weird little glitches that I ran into in the game that made it not as fun, but I still overall enjoyed it. I enjoyed Little Nightmares 1, so I knew I wanted to play the second game for Halloween. It was fun. Another cozy game we played was Europa. This was a pretty short game. I think it was about 4-ish hours to complete the game from start to finish. I absolutely loved the controls, loved the world building. There's not really combat in the game. It's more just dodging your enemy moves, but you're basically a little robot guy. You're trying to get to like the top of the map, so it's your whole journey kind of to get to a certain spot. It was really cute. I won't play it again, but I do still recommend it if you like a little comfy, cute story, and if you like games that you can kind of play in one sitting, then Europa was a really good one. I played Disney Speedstorm for a gaming tournament that I was in, and it was fine. I'm a Mario Kart girl, okay? So I didn't really like Disney Speedstorm that much. There's just personally a little bit too much going on the screen for me. It's a little bit overstimulating. And also, like I said, I'm a Mario Kart girl. I've been playing Mario Kart since the GameCube, since Double Dash. So I am just used to Mario Kart controls. It's a perfectly fine game. It's just, I heavily prefer Mario Kart, but I'm biased towards it as well. But if you really like racing games and you really like Disney, I would recommend Speedstorm for you. It just wasn't really my cup of tea. And then the last game, the most recent game that we played, which at the time of recording, I played for like 3 hours yesterday, is Lost But Found. This game scratches an itch. Like it's something in my brain that is just, it needs this game. Basically, you work at the lost and found table at an airport, and you are gathering all of these items that are in the lost and found. People run up to you and say, hey, I need my bracelet. Hey, I need my laptop. And you give it to them. It's a little bit of organization, but it's also a little bit of a game that you really have to pay attention and kind of grab something, hand it to somebody, grab something, hand it to somebody, grab the stuff off of the conveyor belt, and then you can kind of buy upgrades and stuff throughout the game. I can definitely see myself replaying this game when I just want to turn my brain off and just do tasks. Like that's kind of what the game feels like to me. There's not too much to it, but it was really fun. And that is our final tier list. What do you think? But let me know if you agree or disagree, your thoughts on any of the games that I ranked today. And honestly, let me know if there's any games that were released in 2024 that I should play in 2025. So definitely feel free to leave a comment if you want. But I hope you all had a great holiday season and a happy new year. And here's to 2025. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.